Hey everyone, Juan are here with Sage Real Estate.
And Naomi Reed with Sage Real Estate.
So today we're going to do a little behind the scenes. Typically we're in the office, but today we want to show you how we go about marketing our property and some of the things that we do when we get to leave the office. What we're going to do today is we're going to capture essentially 200 acres in the city of Brea. Brea, it's North Orange County. It's on the cusp of the border of Chino Hills, which is LA County. And what we're going to try to do today is capture the 200 acres for marketing purposes. And so most times we don't sell land like this, raw land, but in this case, we got the listing and we're going to show you what we do. I don't want to say on an everyday basis, but every now and then we get to have this little bit of a field trip outside of the office.
Yep.
So stay tuned. Here we go.
All right, let's go.
The first part of the 200 acres is made up of 4 different parcels for a total of 161 acres. Naomi and I went to the city, and this is zoned what they call hillside residential, meaning that they would allow a developer to come here, put up some homes. How many homes? We don't exactly know just yet. A lot of that has to do with the slopes, but the city is in favor of development. Now, one of the things we see, it is possible for someone to acquire the 161 acres and maybe do one of 2 things. Decide to preserve the land, make it so that no one could ever build here. That's one option. The other option is an individual, a couple, buys the property and decides to build their dream home, this massive mansion at the top of this ridge. The views from there are incredible. And then they could preserve the rest of this, hiking trails, etc. The main thoroughfare that gets you to this parcel is known as Carbon Canyon. And so we have 161 acres on one side of Carbon Canyon and close to 36 acres on the left-hand side. Okay, so now we're at the top of the ridge. So again, this is 4 parcels make 161 acres of just raw, undisturbed land. This is what we're talking about, the residential hillside. Now, on the other side of Carbon Canyon, we have 2 parcels, and that makes roughly about 36 acres. That property is the unique one. That one has commercial zoning, so the city will allow anything that's commercial there. Now, its backstory is that early 1900s, 1911 through the 1980s, it operated as a hot springs. And so there was bathhouses, there was cabins, people would go there, vacation, it was a leisure time. The hot springs, it's still part of the property. It's still there, it's still producing tons and tons of gallons flowing through. You know, in the future, will someone potentially revive that? The reason why they stopped utilizing it in the 1980s was due to a heavy fire that came through here, took down the structures, and since then, the property has traded. And you know, obviously now today's video is that we're gonna be reselling it, and ultimately the highest and best use could maybe just be more residential hillside, or maybe someone takes advantage and brings back life to that parcel. So we'll see.
Chorus de la moi.